Now that we've created a Google Doc, we're going to look at some of the magic of Google Docs, which is the ability to share. First of all, you'll notice that each Google Doc has an address at the top of the screen in the URL bar. This is a unique address for that document, and it will not change no matter how many edits or anything else that you do with it. This will always be the address to this document. And until you share it, it is always private. You are the only person that can access this address through your Google Drive account. However, you can share documents by clicking the blue button. And this may look a little bit different for those of you who may have used sharing in the past. What they've done is make it real easy to share to just one person. And if you want to share with other people, you can click in advanced, and you've got some other options for you. So again, this is our address for this document. By default, it is private, only you can access. But you can change this general setting of the document to a few different things. First off, you have public access, which is anyone on the web could do a Google search, come across this document, and access it. No sign-in of any kind required. You can also make it so that it would not be indexed in Google search, but if anybody came across the link, they could click on it and access it. The nice thing about this feature, especially for education, is you might want to put a syllabus or some information for parents up on a website and allow anyone to see it without having to have any kind of account. And this would allow you to do that. When you choose one of these options, you get a few more options. You can choose to give people view access, which is what you will want to do in most cases. You can give them edit access so they can actually change the document, or just give them comment access. So we can make it public, and then we can make it viewable or editable. You can also make it so it's similar, but they have to be logged into Spartanburg 2. So for example, you can have on for Spartanburg 2, anyone that's logged in their Spartanburg 2 account could Google search and find this. Or only people logged in Spartanburg 2 could access this link, but this link might be anywhere, come from an email, be on someone's website, but if they get to the link, they can access it. And again, you can give both of these the view, edit, or comment access. And then finally, you can turn it off and make it private just to you. So we'll choose what we want and click save, or you could just click cancel. So that's default. Then down here, you can add individuals, or if you have a group in your contacts, you could put the contact group name in. So for example, I have a group called Technology Lead Teachers. There are 19 people in it, and I can add them all at one time. I'll click on it, it'll add all of those people to it, and then again, I can give them edit, comment, or view access. One of the nice things about this as well is you can change these settings at any given point. So for example, if you were working with students, you could give all of your students edit access for a class period, then make it only viewable for everyone. So you can change whatever access you want to give people anytime you want to change it. Finally, you can notify people with an email and add a message to it. So if I wanted to say share this with my other account, and add a message, then I can send it, and it will send an email with this message and a link to the document. And then other options are to send a copy to yourself or paste the item itself into the email. So if it's a short document or something, this might be a good option for you. So I'm going to go ahead and test this. Click send. If it's someone outside of Spartanburg 2, it's going to ask you if you want to send it outside of your organization, and you can just click yes. That user will pop up here, and if they have a Google account with a profile picture, you'll see their picture. And again, you can adjust the edit, view, access, and you can also make someone an owner of the document. So in this case, if I made this other account an owner, they could also share with other people and control whether or not other people could edit or view documents. So in this case, for our demo, I'm going to leave this account with edit access and click done. So now we'll take a look at what that actually looks like. I'm going to move this over. So over here, I'm logged into my Spartanburg 2 account. Over here, I'm in an incognito mode of Google Chrome, and I am logged into my other account, as you can see here. And I'm going to look under shared with me. And this is the document that I just shared. Delete me later. So we'll notice a couple things. First off, if you look at the document, you will see that there is the icon for the other person that's working on the document, a color, and down here you'll see a cursor connected to that color. So if I only saw this document here, I would know that I'm working with this person who's on it at that moment, and this is where they are typing. So if I am typing over here, I'm going to add this sentence. You'll notice that in the other account, they're seeing it in almost real time, and they see the opposite. So they see this person connected to this cursor. And if we had multiple people on the same document, we'd have different colors linked to different cursors down here, so it'd be easy to see who is adding what. So we'll pretend like this account on the right-hand side is adding a sentence. And again, almost in real time, popping up over here. A couple of other nice features about sharing. I can add comments, so we will highlight and click to add a comment. And I could say, could you give more description? And over here, I might highlight this part. The comment button can also be accessed here, or you can press Control-Alt-M. So highlight, add another comment, and say, just put a period. And now on this side, you'll see the two comments pop up. And one thing that's nice is as this viewer clicks on one of the highlighted portions, you'll notice over here that the comment comes in and there's kind of a point to the comment connected to it. So if you'll look over here, when I click this, this comment comes in. So it's easy to see what you're commenting on, and then we can have a conversation here. So I'm going to put sure as my answer. On this document, we see the conversation happening, and when I feel confident that the issue is addressed, I can click resolve. Now when I go up to comments, a history of our comments can be seen here. And in this way, we can keep a true living, working document focusing on the process of the writing being completed rather than just an end product. One last thing about sharing that is very helpful. Underneath File, you can get to the revision history. Inside history, you'll see timestamps of all the major changes, along with the participants that made the change, and then a color connected to what they changed in it. So this is our working document now. If I go back to this one at 249, it's going to show me that this other account added great to see. Now here's the original version, where it just says see me. If I wanted to go back to this, like let's say this was a unit plan and someone had mucked it up, I can click restore this revision. And you'll notice for both people, it goes back to the original version of it. That's also handy to see if somebody does mess up a document, or to see if someone added inappropriate content to the document. You can go into the history and check the users to see who did what. So some nice features there for sharing, and allows you to do a whole lot of things now looking in on the process of a person while they are creating a document.